What is going on, everybody? Happy Friday. It's January 22nd, 2021. Market is opening in 8 minutes. Hopefully you all had a great week. Let's end it on a green note. Let's end it out strong. We all know Friday is the hardest trading day of the week. Every second that goes by, we lose more and more volume. You don't want to be hanging around all day on Fridays. You want to make that money and get out. We got a lot going on, a lot to cover in 10 minutes real quick. There's a lot of things going on and a lot of setups that I have. So we got CLII gapping up. Big gap up from 13 up to 21 so far. I think that's going to continue to run. Let it potentially pull back right when the market opens, curl up back around, and blast off. That's what I want to see. We also have OBLN. I'm just going to blow through these all real quick so we can all get on the same page of what we're looking at. OBLN ran 2 days ago from $2.50 all the way up to $10.50, $11. Today, it's getting a good bounce pre-market right now. So over 7, this could run back up to 8. I'm going to keep this on watch. We also have Pola. If you guys remember the live stream from a week ago, last Friday, right back here or right here, Pola had a good day. All this week, Pola has been in play. Look at from $9 all the way up to $18. A nice $9 move the whole week. So look for Pola to keep pushing up. It is getting a bit overextended, but it's still in play. All right, what else we got? I want to keep an eye on GRTS for any bounce. This was a recent runner, guys. From $8 all the way up to $33. Just an insane move. It's still hanging out near its highs. Look for a squeeze. It could fail and fade off. But what have we been seeing over and over and over again in these markets? Squeezes. Shorts are just getting destroyed left and right. So whenever a stock's hanging out near its highs like this, keep it on high watch. Just keep tabs on it. Also, ACRS, same exact thing, hanging out near its highs, running from $6 all the way up to almost 20, just over $24. See, it's flatlining like that. It's still in play. Keep it on watch. BBIG. This was a play yesterday. Beautiful run in the morning from 550s all the way up over $9. Looks like this is trying to get a nice little pop on it. This could run back up to $6. So keep tabs on this one. There's a lot going on. ADXN, that probably won't do nothing. YQ, I want to cover real quick. YQ, 2 days ago, this ran from $12 up to almost $20. Keep watch on this one. PPSI, this was a runner yesterday from 6 all the way up to 8. Keep tabs on this one. When I say just keep tabs on these, you always just want to stay familiar with the stock. Go back, look at how the stock moved. Get used to its personality. This is how we make our money. So what's gapping up pre-market? CLII, HGEN. Not much volume on HGEN, but if you look at that daily chart, if I can get it over. Look at that daily chart. there's a squeeze going on with the moving averages. You see the blue and the red line right there? You see how they're getting real close and tight? We call that a squeeze. That's the golden cross. When the 50-day moving average crosses up and over the 200-day moving average, it's a golden cross. A squeeze is forming. The lower the float, the bigger the rip. HGen, that's what's going on with that one. And what was the other one? SCYX. Same exact thing. See the moving averages squeezing together right there? Squeeze is forming. So just keep it on watch. The company also put out news. Looks like somebody upgraded it to a buy, and they put a price target on it of $25. Not saying it's going to hit $25, but this is the type of press releases that could attract volume. And SCYX, yesterday after hours, you see it got a good run from 7 all the way up to almost $12. Now it's been pulling back. So the squeeze might have already happened. We'll see. Alright, market's about to open here in a minute and a half. CLPS getting a good pop. Looks like the company put news out. Incorporation invest in e-commerce to diversify its business model. CLPS has a float of almost 5 million. So we'll keep that on watch. And also, I'm watching IPWR. This was in play yesterday from $13 up to $15. It's got range on it, but it's a bit of a weird mover. The stock likes to surge and then fade off. So don't get trapped or caught chasing after this one, because it clearly likes to pop and then sell off. And then also XL. It's been downtrending recently. Look at that 10-minute. From 23 all the way down to just below 19. Today it could be getting a good bounce after selling off for 5 straight days. But alright, market just opened. Let's see what pops up. Right off the bat, Pola. Getting a nice pop so far from 1675 up to 1775. We'll see what happens, guys. I'm not chasing after anything. I'm just chilling out, letting to see what sets up. I don't want to chase after something that spikes up $1 for it to slam down on me $1. SCYX looks like that's popping off. That's the one we just covered with the squeeze going on. It could continue to squeeze up, but it's got to run up to 10. And it's got to get back up over 10 before I even want to think about trading it. GRTS could get a pop on it. Could pop back up to 26. Keep an eye on that one. Pola still pushing up to 18 bucks. BBIG right off that 450, pushing up to 475. Alright, let's see what pops up. I want Pola to test 18, pull back. I usually like to wait like the first 5 to 10 minutes before I place a trade. I want to see what sets up. Let these candlesticks start to form a pattern. GRTS, that might just slowly keep creeping up and popping. And Pola still pushing up. I mean, look at that, guys. Right out of the open, just pushes and runs up $1.50. Almost $2 now. It's been pushing up from 1670s all the way up to 1850. It's hitting right now. GRTS still pushing. BBIG is still pushing. OBLN, good push off that $6. All the way up to 7. Very nice. OBLN could run all the way up to 8, 850. And CLII right off of $21. All the way up to 2250. I'm not in anything. I'll let you guys know if I trade anything. There's a lot popping off right now. BBIG pushing up over 5. It's got room to run up to 6. And even YQ is getting a little pop in it. YQ from 17 up to 18 now. YQ can really get up and going. Wow. Look at that, guys. Beautiful $1 surge on it. Still scanning around to see what I can potentially trade. Let's set up. Pola pushed all the way up to $19. And BBIG just ran into a halt. Up to 550. OBLN still pushing. I'm not going to chase after Pola. It could easily slam back down to 18 bucks at this level. It's not worth it. Wow, WYY. Look at that surge from 13 up to 1450. So look at the theme, guys. We're seeing everything shoot up right now. There's a lot of momentum in the market. That's what I like to see. Doesn't mean I'm going to go after and chase after these stocks. I'm still going to wait for them to set up. I'm going to add YY to my list. WYY. Pola has been very, very good to us on Fridays. You see what I'm saying, though? I'm not going to get in way up near the high at 1877 for it to slam down like that on me. I'm still scanning around, guys. Let these stocks set up. XLL pulling back. I really like Pola. Let me see if I can get another pullback on Pola. Not yet, Pola. Let's get one more pullback. Let's get a pullback back down to like that 18.25. Maybe even $18. I'll take that. But I'm not going to chase after it right here. Keep an eye on OBLN also. It's gearing up around just below that $7. It could possibly push up over 7. PPSI, nice push up over 750. Pushing up to $8. That's nasty. How are they gonna halt it at 550 and then reopen it and slam it down to 5? Yeah, there's a lot of resistance right here on OBLN. 730s, 750. Still scanning around, guys, seeing what sets up. IPOE could surge up over 2250 up to 23. Yeah, I'm gonna keep an eye on IPOE. Then Pola, it's struggling right at that $19. OBLN, there she goes. Needs to surge up over that 7. Pola pushing up over 19 again. I am not in on OBLN. Look at that volume fade on it. And now that volume surge. Yeah, look at Pola. That's so beautiful right there. Pull back, pop, pull back, pop. It's been like, it was like that all day yesterday. It's gonna get a good run up to 20 bucks. OBLN's looking like it's trying to curl up at that 9 bucks or 7 bucks. Watch it curl up to the high here at 730 and then slam down. Good push up to 750 or yeah, 750. Pola here just keeps just grinding up. APWC pushing up for no reason. I'd be cautious on that. ACRS needs to break up over 18. I'm going to keep an eye on this YQ. Here at this 18, could easily run back to 19 and break over 19. If it breaks down below 18, it's over with. Keep an eye on CLII also. Could pop back up to 23. Needs to hold this area right here for CLII. I don't have a position on it. I still haven't even taken a trade yet. Yeah, I think YQ's gonna do something. Pop back up to 1850. If this 18 fails, it's gonna slam hard. CLII failing. Seeing a lot of these stocks, they had that morning run. Now they're starting to fade off. Pola still hanging around, looking for that $20 break. Every single Friday, guys, Pola has been just a producer. Right off of 19 bucks, all the way up to 20. YQ fail. It's gonna pull all the way back down to 17. SCYX, it could have a snap back up to 850, $9. That's a pretty deep retracement though. APWC right off of 450. All this is a pump and dump though. Be careful, guys. Get in, make that money, get out. Yeah, I really want to keep an eye on this YQ. It really likes to run. I know people are watching it. Polo got that push up over 20. Nice ramp from 19 up to 2050. I see some volume coming in on this YQ. It could pop back up to 1850. It's got to hang out in this area and work its way up in stages. I still have not took any trades yet, guys. This is my broker. See? 0 trades. I'm just patiently waiting for a setup to come along. I'm not going to chase after stocks that just shoot straight up. It doesn't make sense to do that. GRTS still hanging out. I'm telling you guys, we'll keep it on high watch for a squeeze. Up over 26, it could get up to 27, 28. And then if it gets over 30, shorts are going to be covering and freaking out, and that's when things could get out of hand. This 25 needs to hold on GRTS. From there, it could push back up to 25.50. And if it breaks through that, which is the previous day's close, it could run up to 26. And from 26 up to 27. So keep GRTS on watch. And also, I'm still watching YQ. It's just sitting there. I think it can get a good pop back up to that 1850s. CLII, what happened to you? Straight just fade all the way down to 21. Looks like DDD's getting a good run. Oh yeah. Yep, there's that squeeze on DDD. It's squeezing. We all know how much DDD likes to run. Just non-stop running likes to do, like from 23.50 all the way up to $30. I mean, the stock loves to run. Just like GME yesterday. Look at that big spike. YQ, what you gonna do? Bounce back up to 1850. Even APWC's still going. My bad, guys. I didn't know I had my mic muted. BNGO needs to pull back down to this $9. Telling you, something's about to happen with this YQ. Alright, CLII. It's a good pullback right here to 2150. It could pop up to 2250 and 23. I'll take a position here on CLII. for a push up over 22. Push over 22 up to 22.50. Come on, CLII. Push up over 22. Nope. Big fail on it. Gotta cut it for a loss. I was looking for that bounce up off the VWAP. It pop to 22 and just get that micro pullback to pop up over 22. Just didn't happen. Stock's done for. APWC keeps pushing up. Look at that bad boy. Yeah, and GRTS right off that 25. There she goes. Wow. Right off of 25 up to 26. 26.25, 26.34. What a push. Pull back down to this 25.50. GRTS just popped, so ACRS will have a tough time getting up over that 18, but if it can continue working its way up, it could break through that. What an explosion. From 25 all the way up to 26.41. APWC still rocket and going. It just got out of a halt. I'd be careful with APWC, guys. That's chasing bad news right there. All it is a pump and dump. IPOE is looking like it's trying to squeeze up over 23. There's really not much going on, guys. Yeah, there's a lot of failed follow-through today. Pola had a nice run. Now it's fading back down. BBIG had a run up. Now it's fading back down. OBLN. Nice pop, but just stalled out right at $7. BNGO. Run up. Now it's fading back down to 9. YQ fading off. All these stocks are fading off. Nothing's going on. So all the attention's going to APWC. Traders want to trade. They're going to run after these stocks. Yeah, I'm not trading APWC. It's too risky. Let's see, Pola got a pullback. It's trying to... It could pop back up to 20 bucks. BNGO, nice fade back down to 9. I'd look for $9 to hold on this. GRTS, good continuation pop. And then ACRS popping up to 18 bucks. If it can get up over 18, it could easily run up to 1850s. Yeah, and if you look at the daily chart on ACRS, the past 2 days it pulled back. So I like ACRS for a nice pop on it. It could run up to 1850, 1950. If GRTS keeps pushing up like that, ACRS is going to follow in sympathy. There's 1840, just like that, guys. See how it pushed up over 18? Now it's at 1850. 50 cent. Let's see if ACRS will push all the way up to 19. Yesterday when it pushed up over 18 right here, it pushed up over 18 to 1860s, pulled back to 1819, it pushed all the way up to 1950. Yeah, I could see it pushing up to 19. It's going to take time. BNGO right from 915 to 930s. Ugh. Want to see what this ACRS does. Yeah, it's not for the faint of heart either. You see how quickly it just ripped from 1830 down to 18. I mean, it's got a spread of 25-30 cents. And then look at this daily chart. This is what I'm talking about right here. It's first day right here. And then it had 2 red days. Now it's having a good bounce day right here. Seeing this type of stuff, the bigger picture type of plays, it gives you more confidence in holding onto your positions longer because you see the big picture. And then look at from 1830s slams down to 18. So 30 cent. It's popping back and forth. And this APWC, I mean, that's just going off the Richter. No way I'm gonna chase after that. Look at the range on that from 7 all the way up to 850. 2.8 million float. This is why we like to look for low float stocks. And the saying, the lower the float, the bigger the rip could be. Because there's a low supply of the stock. There's not many shares. Now it's halted. Looks like Pola's trying to get a pop up over that trend line. GRTS still going. $27.50, $27.60, $27.80. Yep, and Pola got that pop too. There she goes, back up to 20. So far, ACRS still bullish. Needs to hold up at that 18 and push back up over 1850. If it could do that, she's running up to 19. Man, Pola has just been such a producer. DDD from 30 bucks all the way up to 34.50. Nice $4 run this morning. If you guys wanted to see the stocks that are currently halted on the day, just go to the Nasdaq.com and they have a section on the website that shows you all the stocks that are currently halted and the halt code and all that good stuff. Look at that. They open it up at 850 and slam it down to 750. Is it halted again? Yep, they halted it again on the downside. Look at that. Wow. That's the risk of chasing after those types of stocks. Party's over. Everybody bought it all the way up, just kept buying. They had no reason to sell. So now, once it gets that, everybody's going to start unloading and dumping. And this is going to go all the way back down to around probably 450. IPOE, big fail right there. Look at everybody dumping that. Alright, right here on ACRS, I'd look for it to round out here at 18 and push back up to 1850 and break up through that. That 10-minute looks pretty good for a pullback. Now it's looking to bounce back on up. Let's see if it'll happen. Good push up on MTC. DPW, nice pop. Overall, though, guys, there's not really too much going on. A lot of failed follow-through, like we've mentioned. GRTS still pushing up. Yeah, I think shorts are getting squeezed on this bad boy. I'd look for it to top out right here at 28.60. $28.75. Let it pull back down to 26, which would be like right here. And then work its way back on up and break through and squeeze them. I keep forgetting I turned this mic on mute, guys. I'm sorry about that. What I said was, I like ACRS for a pop. I like how the 10 minutes setting up. It's just been hovering out near this 18. It pulled back the last 2 days. And it will happen in a blink of an eye, too. One moment it'll be at 18. You blink, then it's at 1850, 1875. And then STSA, it's got a big gap to fill on that daily chart. That might attract a lot of traders. Pola, I don't know what Pola you're gonna do. Solid pullback to this 20 bucks. If bounce off 20 back up to 21. I mean, the stock's just a producer. It just keeps producing and producing and producing. Pola's been green now for 2 straight days. ACRS, it's starting to get little movement up. TCCO, random pop. Probably just some shorts covering. Yeah, Pola all week has just been non-stop. Look at that. Last Friday, guys, we were trading, or we weren't trading it, but we were watching it, and it had good trading opportunities the whole day. And then it just kept going and going and going. And then yesterday, this was the day it squeezed. And then the last part of the day, it pulled back. And then now today, nice little gap and take off. WIMI, good run right here. This was a runner in the past also. Let's see what happens here at this 850s. There's no news on it. Pretty much just waiting, guys, to see how these plays work out. ACRS, Pola. Yeah, APWC, it's done for. Nothing's gonna happen with it. Be careful on Pola. Could easily slam down to 20. Not really seeing too much, guys. BNGO might gear up and pop. You'd really have to load up on that, though. Yep, there it goes. Up to 950s. There's that pop on Pola. Just like that, blast off. Wow. I know you I know you guys hear that clicking sound. It's a Zippo. I hear it all the time. Pola, such a producer. I can't believe I slept on this stock all day. Yesterday I took advantage of Pola all day. Every pullback I was buying. If you guys got in on that Pola push, good job. Alright, let's see what some of you guys are saying. AZRX. Good push from $1.60. APWC, done for. FTFT. It could pop up to $6. Breaks down below 550, it's over with. CCIV. CCIV, that's a nice one. Holds up at that 1850, it could squeeze back up to 19. Good call out. WIMI is holding up at that 850. ADMP. Garbage. I'd sell it. It's a pharma stock too. Those pharmaceutical stocks, they're not good. Especially if you're trying to hold long term. It's just It got a really good run up all right here. So everybody's going to be taking profits. You had your accumulation all right here. Nice dip. Popped up. This is going to go all the way down to $1.50. Pola still pushing up. Volume keeps pushing in with it too. I mean, that's good. Let's see what happens here on WIMI. If this 850s holds up, it could run back up, test that $9 again. And CCIV, it's trying to hold up. It's just hard. It's on Fridays. Fridays are really hard, guys. It's already going after 11. Normally, I like to try to be done. I don't want to try to hang around in the markets around this time. Man, Polo was at $17 this morning. Now it's up to $22.50. That's like a $5.50, $6 move the first 2 hours of the day. GRTS could keep pushing. BNGO ran up to that 950, but it was like I said, right here at 925, you'd really have to load up for a 25-cent push. CCIV needs to hold up at that 1850. WIMI, it needs to hold this area for a push up to 9. POLA is just going to keep pushing as it does. PPSI all day. Just pushing up. ACRS still hanging around. I think this is going to catch a lot of people by surprise. It could fail, but it very well could explode to the upside. I know I keep going back to this, but I really like this play here. WIMI, what are you gonna do? GRTS still pushing up. Yeah, I think it's squeezing shorts. That's what's happening. Up over that 28 bucks or 29, 28.50. 28.50, 29. GRTS is going to squeeze some shorts. Like I said, I'm still bullish on ACRS. I think it's going to get a good pop. It's just taking a long time. ELSE, that popped up yesterday. It's popping up again. Alright, we finally got a pullback on Polo. But this last push up right here, up to 23, it pushed up on light volume. So that might be the end of it right there. I could be wrong though. I mean, Polo has been the underdog the past week. PPSI getting that push up to 10 bucks. I see PPSI pushing up to 10. This is going to be that exhaustion move right here. And then after that, it's done. WIMI, I think it's getting a good push right now. It's going to start working its way up to that 9 bucks. Like I said earlier, WIMI, it is a past runner. So, traders remember runners. CCIV pushing right up off that VWAP at 1850. Good call out on YouTube. Whoever called out CCIV, you're getting paid right now. WIMI working its way up still, or trying to. See, look at that. Pola. 23 pulls back to 20, just under 22, rips back up to the high. Very nice on CCIV. Good call out too. All the way up to 19 bucks. There's our 19 bucks. Good 50-cent pop on CCIV. Very nice. And one more thing I want to point out real quick, guys, is if you're on StockTwits, I would say stay away from stock twits. The only reason I'm posting on stock twits is to promote myself. I only post on stock twits to attract people to my YouTube channel. There are so many negative people on stock twits. All you're gonna find on stock twits are bag holders, stubborn bears. Like, someone commented on one of my charts I posted yesterday on Pola, or not Pola. He commented on ACRS. Yesterday I made over 3,000 on this pop up over 18. And then this guy wants to go off and comment, if you like that, then you'll love the pop down to 1051 too. And then if you head over to their channels and just go through all what they post, it's all negative energy is what they post. And then none of those guys know what they're talking about. It's just all talk. And look at ACRS is still hanging out. That's what I call a stubborn short. And then they get squeezed. And then they delete all of their tweets and their messages. And they cover their tracks because they're scared. Nobody knows what will happen. But if you notice people that just post negative stuff and negative energy, block them, stay far away from those types of people because they're just full of regret. They got burnt and they want to bring others down with them. At the end of the day, who cares what other people say about a stock? You know, and a saying that's always stuck with me is if you're out there looking for what other people are saying about a specific stock, you're looking for a reason to buy. And it's the truth. 90% of people lose money consistently in the stock market. Why are you going to go and listen to what other people have to say? I just wanted to get that out of my system. That way, when ACRS does squeeze, now I can go back to that guy and be like, booyah, in your face, when the stock's hitting $30. And he'll be like, oh no, I blew up my whole account. My career's over with. And another, when you look at these guys too, on stock twits, and even on Twitter, go to their page, look at when they joined. This guy's been a member since July 14th of 2020. So he's only been around for what, 4 or 5 months? Why would I listen to anything this dude has to say? He don't know what he's talking about. If you just go through and look at other people's pages, this guy's been around since 2016. So I might pay more close attention to what this guy would have to say. Look at this guy. He's been around since 2019. (2018). I keep getting tweets and notifications about Trump's impeachment. Man, the dude's finally out of office and they're still hating on the guy. And I just got news too that baseball home run king Hank Aaron just passed away at the age of 86. OBLN could get a nice pop here from 580s up to 650. Yeah, I could see it getting a good pop here at from put your stop just below the low of day right here. 584, you're risking like 10 cent to make a potential 50 cent. I mean, that's a 5-to-1 risk versus reward. Let's see what happens here on OBLN. I could see it getting a good snap on it. I'll pick up some shares here on OBLN for a nice pop. Get that snap up to 625, 630. Work its way up to this 650s level. Right here. WIMI working its way up to $9. OBLN 615, 616. From that level right there, 586. Nice pop so far. And then real quickly, WIMI. See how it ran up to 890 and then slammed down? That was the pop right there on OBLN. Someone's still talking about FT. Yep. Right at that 550, it's just been sitting there. We'll get a nice pop up to $6 probably. And this is what trading pretty much is, guys. It's just sitting around, staring at a screen. It's not going to be non-stop action all day. Good run up to $9. See, that ACRS, it's just been lingering around at that $18 all morning right here. I'm telling you guys, it could fail. It very well could fail here. But you got to think of the short aspect too. The shorts, they're sweating right now, because they're anticipating for this to continue dropping and going back down to $9 where it came from. And those shorts all pile in, and then they're holding, waiting, anticipating for that big drop and big payday, and the stock just lingers around like that. They're sweating, and when it moves up in price, they're losing money. And if it's overcrowded with shorts and it's moving up and they're losing money, one short covers, starts popping up more in price, another short covers, starts popping up even more in price, then it's going off on everybody's stock scanners. Everybody's going to chase after it and buy it. You got the double whammy, I like to call it. Shorts are covering, buying to cover their position. Buyers are coming in, buying it. It's a domino effect for the shorts. They all have to cover because they're going to blow up their accounts. And that's when you see these stocks just explode in price. Pola still performing. Yeah, I want to keep close tabs on this ACRS. I mean, you guys heard me mention it probably 100 times throughout this stream. GRTS has been the underdog as well. Nice range back and forth from 27 up to 28. I don't know what's gonna happen here with Pola. But I think that's gonna end it for us for today on YouTube. I'm gonna go back into the